Okay, this video is to help you with problem 8. Okay, if you need some help with problem 8 with tiles. Okay, we're solving negative x plus 1 is equal to negative 3x plus 9. Okay, you guys are using tiles and you're doing this on paper. Okay, I'm just showing you on slides what it would look like. Okay, so first of all, we need to build this. Okay, on the left side, okay, negative x would be a red rectangle, and a positive 1 would be just a regular positive yellow charge. Okay, a small square. Okay, so there's the left, negative x plus 1. Okay, on the right, we have negative 3x plus 9. Okay, negative 3x would be 3 red rectangles, and a positive 9 would be 9 yellows. So we need to drag those tiles up from your pile and put those on the right. Okay, then you want to write in your problem. Okay, step 1 would be just writing down what you got. Okay, our problem is negative x plus 1 on the left and negative 3x plus 9 on the right. Okay, this problem is a little bit different, at least the start of it. Okay, we said that the first goal, okay, when you solve these problems with tiles, okay, when you do them with tiles, your first goal is to get either add or subtract to get all green rectangles on one side. Okay, all positive x's on one side. It just makes the problem easier. Okay, so if I was looking at my problem and I wanted to get rid of one side of x's, I'm going to show you the wrong way first. Well, I shouldn't say wrong, but the way that doesn't work very well with tiles. Okay, this doesn't work very well using tiles if I did this. Okay, mathematically, we are good to do this, but with tiles, it doesn't work very good. Okay, you could say to yourself, well, I want to get rid of that red rectangle. Okay, so I'm going to add a green rectangle. That'll get rid of it. A positive and a negative go away. Okay, that would work as long as I add a positive green rectangle to the right. But look what happens, guys. That negative and positive rectangle goes away too, but we would be left with red rectangles. Okay, so when we're using tiles, that doesn't work so well. I'm just trying to have you guys not get there. Okay, not even do it that way. Okay, so we want to go a different route. Okay, we want to think about how to get rid of the 3 red rectangles instead. Because look what happens. If I want to get rid of 3 red rectangles by adding 3 green positive rectangles, okay, we would be getting rid of those 3 reds, because remember, a positive and a negative rectangle cancel out. Okay, I would have to add 3 green rectangles, a positive 3x to the other side as well. Okay, but now look what happens here. Okay, the reds go away on the right. Okay, but on the left, if we take out this positive negative pair, it's called a zero pair. If we take away the positive and negative rectangle, we're left with green rectangles on the left. Because remember, that's our goal. We want to be left with green rectangles on one side. Okay, so what we just did, the way we're gonna solve this is we're gonna start out by adding 3 green rectangles to both sides, and that's 3x. Okay, so we're gonna add 3x to the left. We're gonna add 3x to the right. Okay, we're gonna clean both sides up before we write down what we get. Okay, when you're looking at the left side, that red rectangle and that green rectangle go away. Okay, so we're left with 2 rectangles and a yellow on the left, which is 2x plus 1. Okay, on the right, these 3 green rectangles and these 3 red rectangles, okay, they all cancel each other out. Okay, all of that goes away. Okay, so we're left with, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on the right. Okay, so after we added 3 green rectangles to both sides, we're now left with 2x plus 1 equals 9. Okay, now I think this problem is more familiar to you. Okay, so we got the rectangles on one side, and they're green. Now we want to get them alone. Okay, we want to get rid of that yellow now. Okay, and the way we could get rid of a yellow is to take it away from both sides. Okay, so I'm going to write in -1, -1. I'm actually going to take away one yellow from both sides. Okay, then I'm going to write down for step 5. It says, here's what I get. Okay, now I have 2 x's on the left. I have 8 on the right. So I'm left with 2x equaling 8. Okay, so we got all green rectangles on one side first. And now we have all those green rectangles alone. Okay, we did that second. Next thing, the last thing we want to do is split things up. Okay, 2 trick-or-treat bags. 8 pieces of candy. I gotta make sure to split this candy up equally because I don't want any one person to get more than the other. So it's the one for you trick. Okay, if I split the positive charges up equally among the 2 x's, okay, before I write that in, think about what we did though. We divided each side into 2 groups. We divided each side into 2 groups. So I'm going to write down divide by 2, divide by 2. Okay, remember that fraction bar means division. Okay, so if I divide the candy up, divide into 2 groups, I can tell that each trick-or-treater gets 4. Okay, both x's are equal to 4. Okay, so my very last step in my solution would be x equals 4. You guys let me know if you have any questions. Carry on and just keep me posted.